Follow that bird.
Oh my god, this is the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life!
There's this bird who runs away from home, only to run away from his home again to get back to the first home that he ran away from in the first place. And there's this lady who looks like one of my acid fantasies, and she is trying to bring him back home to the home that he ran away from the second time. Now I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
So anyway, there's these two guys,
And they're like, dude, that's a big bird. And they're like, let's paint him blue for some reason and parade him around like an animal, which he is an animal, so I guess that's legal. Meanwhile, Bert and Ernie are flying, Super Grover is flying, and Oscar is flying, except on the ground. And Cookie Monster ate his car because he thought it was a cookie.
I thought my car was a cookie once!
But it wasn't a cookie. Or a car. It was man.
So they find Big Bird and at first they're like, hooray!
But then they're like, oh crap.
So they have a big car chase scene and they're like, jump! And he's like, no! And they're like, jump! And he's like, no! And they're like, jump! And he's like, okay. So the bad guys are taken away by Officer John Candy and Big Bird is returned back to Sesame Street.
But Miss Fitch is like, I have to take you back home. And Big Bird is like,
Dude, what is your deal? Everybody's like, this is his home! Go back to Russia!
so the moral of the story is, home is not about where you belong or where you need to be. It's all about where you live. I live in a box, so that blows donkeys. I'm Chester A. Bum saying, I remembered so you don't change! You got change! Ah, come on, help a guy out, will ya? Come on, change!
Well, can you at least tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Nobody seems to know!